Are you prepared for the massive scale of the beef farming and processing industry in the supply chain? Leave number 1 so I know you'll explore this entire video with me. According to the statistics in 2022, Switzerland has about 17,603 beef cattle farms. The majority of cattle farmers are concentrated in states such as Wisconsin, Iowa, and Ohio, where vast grasslands and favorable climatic conditions support the growth of cattle. The average size of a beef cattle farm in this country is approximately 24,000 acres. The Simmental cattle breeds were introduced to Switzerland by English settlers around 400 years ago. However, initially, the cattle population grew slowly in the early years of settlement. But by the 400th century, Swiss farmers began utilizing their vast land and moving their herds to more extensive grazing areas, thereby increasing the number of cattle. At this point, farmers seemed to require less direct care for their livestock. In recent years, the number of cattle in Switzerland has ranged from 1.4 to 2 million annually. Do you know how farmers can care for these young calves? Please leave the number 1 if you want to own some red Brahman cattle. Oh my, take a moment to admire the muscles of these cattle. Typically, a newborn calf weighing from 60 to 100 pounds is the beginning of an exciting journey to become healthy, robust, and large adult cattle. While there may be slight variations depending on the breed and genetic inheritance from the sire and dam, this weight range is the average. Providing the best nutrition and care for these cattle helps them grow strong and thrive in the farming environment. In the state of Wisconsin, known for its expansive cattle farms, hundreds of 5-month-old calves are meticulously cared for every day with special nutritional regimes. However, sometimes not all of them are fortunate enough to receive the necessary amount of milk from their mothers. In the morning, herds of Angus cattle are released onto the pasture to freely roam and graze on the lush green grasslands. However, with their extensive range, they're present in most regions across the country by late spring or early summer. In Switzerland, livestock farmers move their herds to the high mountainous regions of the Alps to forage. This is during the time when the snow melts and access to alpine pastures become easily available. Every year, an average of about 57 million head of cattle are processed, with a total meat production reaching 32.2 billion pounds. These figures are emblematic of the impressive scale and efficiency in the care and production of meat from farmers' livestock herds. As the evening sun begins to set, thousands of livestock will be herded back to the farm by the farmers to rest and recuperate, avoiding encounters with wild predators. The cattle are guided into the pens, where the farmers will proceed to inspect and manage the farm's herd size. When the livestock race for meat reach 6 months of age, the cattle that have achieved the appropriate age and weight are transported to the beef processing plant. Similar to the meat processing operations for other livestock, the cattle are put into a permanent sleep. This process is carried out by administering an anesthetic, ensuring the cows don't feel any pain. Next, the cattle are moved to the production line, where workers will process the hides. The internal organs and hooves are safely and hygienically removed. Afterward, the meat is cleaned before being placed in cold storage. This process helps preserve the beef for a longer period, preventing the growth of harmful bacteria and microorganisms, and ensuring food safety. At the plant, modern machinery is precisely programmed to handle the cutting and packaging of the meat, ensuring each product meets high-quality standards. Have you ever tasted the delicacy of fat-tailed sheep meat? This special dish is made from sheep, famous in Uzbekistan for their remarkable adaptability to harsh environments and high meat yield. However, with an ambitious new goal, Uzbekistan is aiming to increase farmers' income from raising fat-tailed sheep to $100,000 per year. People not only consume red meat, but also find lamb fat to be a delicious ingredient. Especially noteworthy is the tail fat from Uzbekistan sheep, which is a popular delicacy. While the lamb meat market has grown quite strong in Uzbekistan and neighboring countries, fat-tailed sheep fat is still considered a novel passion for consumers. However, due to its high nutritional value and unique flavor, this product has the potential to develop in both domestic and international markets. In the remote highland regions, the people of Uzbekistan have developed sheep farming as the main economic activity of the area. This region offers ideal conditions and climate for sheep farming, with vast plateaus where thousands of sheep are grazed freely outdoors during the summer. The sheep's primary diet consists of dense green grass, and they spend their days in the fields grazing on the lush vegetation. However, when the weather turns to winter, farmers have to travel further to find food because the harsh climate causes vegetation to die. Shepherds had to move their herds to new, more nutritious areas. Sheep that are raised completely naturally will reach slaughter weight after about a year of raising. After reaching the appropriate weight, they'll be sent to the meat processing plant. At the processing plant, thousands of sheep are humanely slaughtered to ensure optimal quality. With large-scale operations, thousands of sheep are processed each day using advanced machinery and equipment. The sheep skins are carefully removed by skilled hands to preserve their quality intact. The internal organs of the sheep are also maximally utilized. Modern machinery sorts and processes the different parts to create various products. After the skins are removed, the sheep carcasses are cold stored for a certain period to eliminate bacteria and extend usability. Each portion of sheep meat is precisely cut and thoroughly inspected before being sorted and sent to restaurants, supermarkets, or processed into other products. Would you like to join me in exploring a fox farm for fur? Let's enjoy a cup of tea together and dive into it right now. First, let's learn about where these foxes come from. Foxes have been present on Earth for thousands of years and play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems worldwide. In terms of personality, foxes are known for their intelligence and flexible tails. Their cunning eyes help them see clearly at night, enabling them to swiftly hunt down prey. The most notable feature of this species is its long, silky fur, which is exceptionally beautiful. However, it's because of this characteristic that they are heavily hunted and illegally farmed. Human fascination with the soft and silky fur of foxes has turned them from a part of nature into a luxurious fashion piece. This has led to an uncontrollable wave in the use of fox fur to create clothing and fashion accessories. Despite government regulations, there are still many organizations that flout the law by illegally farming foxes for fur. According to research and animal welfare organizations, there are hundreds of illegal fox farms in Canada. Not only in Canada, but in China as well. The fox farming and fur processing industry has become a controversial and increasingly growing issue in recent years. At the farms, farmers will capture both young and adult foxes to breed them for their fur. They provide necessary nutrition, care, and nurture by providing balanced diets and supplementing with nutrient-rich oils to help them efficiently develop their fur. In addition to being raised for fur, foxes are also among the unfortunate animals appearing on the zoo's animal list. However, in this environment, foxes are often kept in areas that simulate their natural habitats. After nurturing the foxes to the age suitable for fur harvesting, they're taken to our processing facilities for consumption. The fur harvesting process is usually conducted professionally at fur processing facilities worldwide. Fox fur has long been regarded as a precious material in the fashion industry, possessing an elegant and luxurious appeal. Europe is renowned for its large-scale pig farming industry. In 2020, nearly 150 million pigs were raised, and farmers adhere to strict standards regarding the quality of feed and living conditions for the pigs. Additionally, farms are regularly inspected to ensure compliance with regulations. On the farm, they utilize automated systems and food delivery to enhance pig farming efficiency and reduce waste. This ensures that pork produced in Europe is reliable and safe for consumers. Pigs are easily raised animals, adaptable to various environments, and have high reproductive capabilities. They typically reproduce twice a year, with each litter yielding from 8 to 12 piglets. During the first 2 weeks after birth, piglets are usually nursed exclusively on mother's milk. To safeguard the health of the pig herd, the vaccination process is an integral part of animal care. These vaccines are typically designed to protect pigs from common diseases such as swine fever, swine diarrhea, or other illnesses that could cause significant harm to the health and reproductive performance of pigs. Pigs raised on farms are typically fed 3 times a day, with a diet primarily consisting of grains. The variety in their diet helps provide sufficient nutrients for the pigs, resulting in tasty and high-quality meat. Ensuring an adequate supply of drinking water, especially during the summer months, is also crucial for maintaining the health of the pigs. Don't forget to drink a cup of tea to quench your thirst, and comment number 1 to let me know that you're still watching this video. The pork industry in Europe is increasingly focused on environmental protection. Farmers have implemented measures to conserve energy and reduce negative impacts on the environment. They also invest in waste treatment systems to reduce environmental pollution. Reusing treated water reservoirs helps conserve water for farm cleaning purposes. When pigs reach maturity, they're transported to the processing plant. To prevent losses due to muscle fatigue during transportation, they've installed accelerometer sensors on transport vehicles to measure vibration levels during transit. This typically occurs on specialized transport vehicles equipped with multiple compartments to ensure the safety and well-being of pigs throughout the journey. To ensure the safety of the pig herd before they board the truck, workers apply a high-friction material layer. This is an important preparatory step that workers take before loading the pigs onto the truck. Upon reaching the assembly point, pigs will be given a rest period before proceeding to the slaughterhouse to ensure they are in a comfortable state of mind and to prevent any adverse incidents. European farmers often closely collaborate with meat processing plants in the pork supply chain. This collaboration ensures the continuity of meat supply from farms to consumers. At the processing plant, the slaughtering and processing of pigs are carried out using methods that prioritize animal welfare to the fullest extent. Modern quality control systems are applied at every step of the production process. Pigs are placed on a conveyor belt and then immersed in hot water tanks. Water at 140 degrees Fahrenheit will loosen the bristles, removing most of the hair from the pig's body. The remaining hair will be singed at a temperature of 1,472 degrees, effectively eliminating all bacteria on the skin. Automated machines cut the meat into various portions. Smart meat processing technology with high levels of automation is currently a pinnacle breakthrough in the food industry. From separating, cutting, to processing meat, tasks are performed automatically with precision and efficiency. These intelligent devices replace manual labor, thereby enhancing productivity and reducing production costs. Approximately 50 billion cans of pork are produced each year, constituting a significant portion of the food processing industry. Canned pork undergoes a meticulous production process, starting with tightly sealing the product. Subsequently, they're heat-treated to eliminate all spoilage-causing microorganisms, resulting in commercially sterile canned meat products. During this process, all living microorganisms, including spores, are either destroyed or rendered inactive. Canned meat not only ensures high-quality, protein-rich food, but also provides convenience for consumers. Importantly, canned meat typically has low acidity levels and requires sterilization unless other preventative measures are applied. Countries often implement strict regulations regarding hygiene and food safety. Have you ever seen the process of sausage production? Let's explore a modern sausage manufacturing plant in South Korea together. Here, the art of making sausages has become an interesting icon. The mass production process starts with carefully selecting high-quality meats, combined with delicate seasonings such as salt, additives, a mixture of glucose spices, lactic acid bacteria fermentation, and permitted preservatives. Modern equipment like grinders, mixers, and stuffers support the sausage making process accurately and swiftly. In the process of producing fresh sausages, the development of microorganisms plays a crucial role in creating high-quality products. Specifically, the fermentation process contributes to the distinctive flavor and desired characteristics of the product. Fermentation occurs through the activity of natural microorganism systems. To ensure a safe and efficient fermentation process for fresh sausages, providing the appropriate environment for microbial growth is essential. The sausages are then steamed and cooked for about 30 minutes, creating the special flavor and crispness of the product. Drying, smoking, and fermentation is also carried out to preserve the sausages for a longer period. The drying speed of the sausages should be as low as possible. The most important point in the drying process is to avoid the conspicuous protein surface coagulation and the formation of the sausage surface shell. If the sausages lose moisture too quickly in the initial stage of the drying process, the surface may become rigid, forming a shell or a layer of shell directly adjacent to the product surface. This is our channel. This is the channel manager. This is the video editor. And this is the content creator.